This is gonna be. This may very well end up being the last episode.
Jeez. The atmosphere in here is practically screaming final boss fight.
Yeah.
Toko? We're gonna be alright, aren't we?
We've come this far already.
You're right. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Wait, powerful team?
Well, then you think of one.
How about
You're
the ultimate
writing
heroes?
prodigy.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, after the happy ending.
Say that like we're getting one.
Hey! So you finally decide to show up, huh? So slow! This isn't a manga! It shouldn't take a whole year for a day to pass!
A black Monokuma?
What is he?
Hey! Fuck off, Four Eyes! I wouldn't expect some
He
patient
is.
four-eyed emo chick to understand my charm! I get no respect. Yo, I'm so baller, if a professional musician ever came to my concert, they'd retire the next day. I'd make them choke on the haterade, and you're gonna be choking too when I'm done with you.
What is this thing? Blabbering on with its nonsense.
Could it? Does it have an AI like Shirokuma?
Did you say Shirokuma? So you know him, huh?
Oh.
How's little bro doing?
Brothers?
Well, he's like a brother. We bear folks stick together, you know. But that ain't important. Don't you think it's strange? I'm talking about why Monica ain't here.
Yeah,
To tell you
why
the
is
truth,
Palm Boss here?
Nap time for little Monica.
Nap time?
Oh yeah, she's still a kid after all.
What is this?
If you're brave enough chicks to disturb her nap, you can always try opening the door.
Which door?
Hell if I know. Monica made this little trap to keep out big mouths like me. See, if you open the wrong door, blammo! Instant death.
Where's the puzzle?
Hello, nasty. But if you leave her be, she'll sleep for like 3 years. Now what you gonna do? Hurry, choose. Damn it, you're making me impatient.
Kamaru, you've seen that Monica kid before, right? So what do you think? Any idea which door she would choose?
Rather than choose, it's more like, which would she even be able to access?
But it can't be that simple. He said it's a trap.
So
it
then
can't
be the top
easy.
one.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you sure? If you solve this quiz, you won't get to hear all the bitchin' lines I worked on.
I tried. I'm gonna die.
The title of Voice of a Generation has a... Come on, stop taking this so seriously and help me come up with ways we can combine together.
How did I know?
Whoa!
Good morning! Good morning!
You little shit. Thanks for spoiling this guy.
She stood up! Monica is standing!
Huh. I thought that's Haiji's line.
I knew it. You can stand. Your legs aren't paralyzed.
No, she's just lazy.
Would you look at that? You're totally right.
And you were like that from
Or
the
she's just a
beginning,
little
right?
shit.
You just pretended to be disabled.
Don't tell me. You saw my secret room,
Yep.
didn't you?
So that was your room. I saw the photo of you and Junko, so I figured that was your room. But something didn't add up. To even get to that room, you have to climb up a ladder.
That's where.
There's no way you would make a place like that your room if your legs were disabled.
I see. So that's how you figured it out. You might have a stupid-looking face, but you sure are pretty smart.
But why pretend that you're disabled?
Yeah.
Because pitiful children are the most powerful, don't you think?
Huh?
Monica's home life was terrible. She didn't feel like she belonged there. But Monica was more brilliant than her brother or her father. And they hated her for it. But then, I thought of a way I could counter their neglect and cruelty. All I had to do was become a pitiful figure. Then, I would have the whole world's sympathy. The wheelchair was inconvenient, of course, but thanks to the act, I acquired
So you
might.
faked being
I even acquired the
paralyzed
warriors of
for
health.
years.
And Papa and Big Brother were a little nicer to me, too. They thought they were the reason I ended up in a wheelchair, so they really pitied me.
You tricked everyone all this time.
You're the worst. You're more awful than all the other kids.
Maybe. But to survive in that horrible world, I had to be. When Monica talks, everyone freezes. When Monica smiles, everyone stops smiling. For Monica, the outsider, the eyesore, to survive in that house, she did what she had to do.
I want to ask you.
Oh, so you know that
Yeah.
much too.
See, Toko? It wasn't a hallucination. The ghost was real.
It's a coincidence. Delusion and fantasy with a little coincidence mixed in.
It's true. Fantasy and reality overlap sometimes. I'm so desperate to make my fantasies real. That's why whenever I think about the girl I like, I strip her naked in my mind and pose her.
Okay, now's not the time for that talk. Silent mode.
So you're the one who made Kamaru come here by using that skinny white-haired boy, right? Why would you do something that could compromise your own plan?
Nagito?
My plan?
Skinny
Oh,
white-haired
you mean
boy.
Children's paradise. Well, personally, I don't really care about that. Monica has a much more
That's pretty
important job
great.
to do.
Does it have
Where
something
is
to
his
do
partner?
with the successor?
That's the one who I care about.
Yep, that's right. The successor is the most important thing to Monica. And for that
That's you,
reason,
Joe.
I wanted you to come this far, Big Sis. After all, you are essential for the successor.
Huh?
Just what I'd expect from the little sister of the ultimate hope. You're so impressive, Meow. Completely
Why do you keep
different than
meowing?
when I first met you. Now, you have the face of a savior.
Savior? Kamaru has the face of a high school girl you'd find anywhere.
Yeah.
But who cares about any of this? Hurry up and hand over the key to Master's room.
Key? Monica doesn't have anything like that.
Now you're just lying.
Don't play dumb. Hand it over.
Like I said, I don't have it. You want to strip search me to make sure? Monica doesn't mind. But weren't you guys in a hurry?
Oh,
You want to break this controller, right? You want to stop
Yeah.
Mr. Monokuma, right?
Is that...
Monica Toa, Chief Executive of Toa Group Robotics Branch.
of course you are.
This is the magic that Monica invented. And as long as Monica has her magic, Monica can control the Monokumas and the Monokuma kids.
You're the one brainwashing them too?
Huh? You didn't know that?
I mean, pretty
This
obvious.
idiot brat slipped up. In that case, I'll make you hand over the controller
Yeah.
by force. And after that, I'm going to make you hand over the key to Master's room with even
She was a
more
lie. Why would you
force.
believe a damn word that comes out of her mouth?
No, I don't think that's possible. After all, I have a trump card.
Trump card?
You
A
fool.
super
I
big,
have a gun.
awesome battle robot the Toa Group Robotics Branch created. That is
Let me
Monica's
guess.
masterpiece. It's
Big
so
Bang
much better than the
Monokuma.
other Warriors of Hope robots. So, Mr. Kurokuma, I leave it to you.
Hell yeah! Leave it to me, Monica!
Or him. Or not. Oh. It's Voltron. Gotta have a weakness. Time for some children's war games.
Black bear? White bear? Hell nah! I'm my own bear!
As expected of a final boss, this one's different than the other robots.
Now let's do our best with the boom boom and beat this thing with a kablam!
Well, that's not how I would have said it, but nevertheless, I am feeling pretty fired up. The blinking part looks suspicious.
No shit.
Kamaru, let's end this.
Only got one.
Yeah, you know the fucking drill.
No way, keep trying to kill me with it?
The vulgar one came out.
I gotta aim for him!
Go! Yeah.
You sure try hard. Do you really want to save the adults that badly? Do you really want the burden of hope on your shoulders?
As long as anybody wins, who is it? You.
Who's a bad boy?
Hooray!
Who's a good boy? Who's a normal boy?
Ole! Damn it. Almost had it.
If there's a Nobel Prize for Monokumas, I got it in the bag! Who's a bad boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a normal boy? Yeah, you know the fucking drill.
There we go.
This is for the sake of... I forgot his name, that hero guy who got bullied by adults! See ya!
Masaru. His name is Masaru.
Called for me.
Watch out! It might be a nuclear warhead. Or was it nuclear?
His name is
You know the
Masaru.
fucking drill.
Visit the website for more info.
Damn it.
Yeah, you know the fucking drill.
This is for the sake of... I forgot his name, that hero guy who got bullied by adults!
His name is Masaru.
Yeah, you know the fucking drill.
I'm on the fast track now.
Go.
Welcome to my world.
Divine execution.
Give me a tragedy. You called for me.
Now this is straight up stimulating. What a shocking turn of events. Who's a bad boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a normal boy?
I tried.
1 day is 24 hours? Ah, too damn short. I need some insomnia, cause sleep is the cousin of death.
This is for the sake of... the sage guy. The one who got crushed by his heavy burdens. No!
I don't even remember your own warriors'
Watch out.
names.
It might be a nuclear warhead. Or was it nuclear?
This is for the sake of... I forgot his name,
Do you remember
that
any
hero
of their
guy who
names?
got bullied by adults!
Yeah, you know the fucking drill. Wait, don't shoot! I was was just about to go donate to charity!
No, you weren't.
Now this is straight up stimulating! What a shocking turn of events!
Let's see what this does. Oh,
Is Monica about to lose?
Naga just lost. Oh, I should. Kurokuma. Bye, Kurokuma. Take off the helmets.
Huh? You're kidding me. Monica
Yay!
lost?
That's right. Now, be a
She
good
has a
little girl and
spine
just
on
give
the
up.
back of her shirt.
No. Is Monica gonna be killed? I don't want to die.
No, there's no way I'd kill you. Of course not.
If you don't hand over
Yeah,
that
for sure.
controller, it will not be pleasant.
No, that's no good. If this controller is
Good.
destroyed, Monica's plan will fail. And if that happens, Monica can no longer be the
Good.
successor.
That's enough! Just hurry up and hand it over, or I swear I will spank you good!
With scissors.
Fine.
If I break this, the Monokumas stop, and the brainwashing helmets will deactivate, right?
And then this uprising will be over.
But that was... well,
It's not
it
over.
was kind of easy.
Ramen broth and climaxes should always be light. Or would you prefer an ending that has us getting beaten up and thrown from one despair to another? Just like your older brother.
I don't want that, but...
Well, you're forgetting the
It's
real happy
anticlimactic.
ending comes after we rescue Master. So let's hurry up and end this. It's obviously okay.
Right. Sorry, some...
Concerning you?
Yeah,
Concerning you?
not falling for that trick
Concerning
again.
or disconcerting? Could it be that maybe you want to be
No need to hesitate. Just break the control.
You're...
Nose! Please, wait!
You?
Don't break the controller! Yay! Kotuko! Shut up!
No,
Who the hell
she
would wanna
didn't.
save you? Huh? I didn't know breaking the controller would also end the brainwashing. That would be bad. If it's just the Monokumas, that's fine. But the kids, we lose all the friends we made. If that happens, I'm gonna be all alone.
What friends? You brainwashed them.
But even then, I don't want to be alone. Please, Pretty, please don't take my friends away. Kotoko's right. Don't break that controller. If you don't, I promise, I'll kill all of the adults and build Shut your mouth, traitor! Kotoko, why are you saying such... No, we're not! You're just a traitor who killed her own friends! Oh, please. Please forgive me. Let's kill adults together again. Shut up! Be quiet! Die!
What's going on?
Just let those idiots fight.
No! Stop! Please! Leave me just some hope! I'll even settle for just a little!
What hope?
Miss Komaru Naeki, please, if you don't choose right, you're gonna replay this moment over and over. So make the correct choice and end this properly.
Correct choice?
No. A bad
What I
ending.
saw after that. Fireworks hair. Yeah. The savior of Toa City. It's all thanks to me. I became hope.
Huh.
The hope of the fireworks. It's all. Everything is all my fault.
Yeah, what do you know? Could have ever guessed that would be the bad ending. Thank you. Now that we have that out of the way.
Kamaru?
Huh? You're not gonna break
No,
it?
we're not stupid.
That's weird.
Let's
Why
want to see what
not?
would happen.
Didn't you want to stop those crazy kids? Didn't you want to be the heroine of this dirty... Didn't you want to be everyone's hope? Are you sure? If
You're
you
a
don't
demon.
break the controller now, this
You
will just
can
repeat
have
over
any
and over.
place.
Hold on a second. Why do you suddenly want her to destroy the
Because
controller?
she knows everything.
Because this is a magic scene! A happy ending scene! With all the Monokumas and Monokuma kids gone for good! Right?
Ignore her. It's okay. You didn't make a mistake at all.
Hotoko, give it up.
Shut up! Toko.
Break the
However-
controller.
Because I'm leaving it to you. So, just do what you think is best.
What I think is best. I don't think it's a good idea to break it.
Yeah.
At least, not right now.
That's right. Good. Thank you, big sis. Thank you so much.
Jeez, which side are you on?
It would be such
Shut
a
up,
bummer
Monica.
if the
You'll
end credits
murder
started
everyone.
rolling before all the cast was here.
Cast?
After all, there's one person missing.
He'll be here soon. Probably running down the hallway right now. See? His hand's on the door.
Oh, you thought I was talking about you, Haiji.
See? Just like Monica said. Bullseye. We do have a sibling connection after all.
You?
Big brother came to save Monica, right? They're being so mean. Monica's getting picked on by the kids and the adult. Big brother.
Don't tell me that's what you're actually here for.
Oh, wow, okay, we're gonna see who's evil.
Don't be an idiot! Who the hell's gonna save you?
Big brother.
Stop calling me that! You're not my sister! You're just the old man's mistake. I didn't want you around. I never thought of you as family.
Why? Why are you being so mean?
Because you're literally a literal freaking demon.
You're no child. You're a brat who never learned her place. And now it's biting you in the ass. It's over, Monica. I'm finishing this now.
Please, stop, big brother. I'm scared.
The guilt tripping isn't gonna work.
Mr. Haiji.
So that's the
Huh?
What are you doing? Hurry up and
No,
destroy
it's
it!
gonna kill
End
everyone.
this now!
Please stop. If you destroy that controller, all of Monica's hard work will be wasted. They won't be able to create the successor.
How crazy are you? Now hurry! Hurry and destroy it!
I know.
Don't! You can't destroy it! This is some kind of trap!
Destroy it! Destroy it, Kamaru!
What's going on?
I won't break it.
said you understood us.
What is this? Why are you siding with those brats?
I'm not siding with them or anything.
Did you forget what they did? If that's the case,
Listen.
Wow, amazing! A big chorus of destroy, destroy, destroy!
What is this?
all this time the people outside were watching. They saw you defeat Monica's robot.
What?
You did this, didn't you? You're filming all of this!
Huh? Monica has no idea.
They're still watching. They're waiting for you to destroy that controller. Everyone expects it from you. They're waiting for you to wake them up from this nightmare. You showed us hope. We were able to finally stand up to those brats because of your speech. That's why I'm even here.
You went on a murder
That's
spree
why I'm not
because of the
afraid of these
speech.
kids anymore. It's all thanks to you. But if you still can't make up your mind,
Ow!
tell them what you've done. Everything. The whole truth. And there's no way they'd side with you.
Everything?
The reason why you want a successor. Everything. Tell them the truth. Or I'll make sure you regret it.
Wow.
Fine, I'll talk. It all started when I was still attending the Hope's Peak Academy Elementary School. Monica did a little prank to convince the Warriors of Hope to commit suicide.
Wait, what? That was a prank?
Oh, of course. Monica didn't intend to end her own life at all. But you all took it so seriously. And around then, Monica met Big Sis Junko with the most miraculous timing. The moment Monica saw her, Monica understood. Big Sis Junko is light itself that will shine down on Monica's boring little world. It's a miracle! Thank you, God! At least, at the time I thought it was a miracle. But later I learned it was inevitable. She came into my life just to take advantage of me.
Take advantage?
By then, Monica was already a chief executive at Toa Group's robotics branch. Oh, big brother, I'm sorry about that. Wasn't it painful to watch your little sister surpass you? And I'm also sorry to you, Kotoko. You didn't want to hear that little truth, did you? Big Sis Junko only cared about Monica. The other Warriors of Hope were just bonuses.
Don't make stuff up! Big Sis loved us all!
What? What are you talking about? There's no way someone would love you. Your own parents didn't even love you.
Enough! Just keep talking.
I'm sorry, I got it! Stop, big brother! At first, Big Sis Junko was looking for a corporation that could mass-produce machines, so that she could use them for the tragedy. That's why, to meet her expectations, Monica started making all the Mr. Monokumas, concentrating all of the resources of Toa Group's robotics branch.
And just what was everyone else at Toa doing? Why did no one stop you?
I lied. To Papa and Big Brother. I told them I was building robots that could be domestic helpers and emergency aid workers.
And the adults actually bought that story?
No, it's more like we turned a blind eye. She was the outsider in our family. But she's tenacious, with a genius intellect. As long as she kept earning Toa Group money, we let her do whatever she wanted. This brat took advantage of her position and started mass-producing these monsters on her own. I didn't know what the machines were even for, so as usual, I let her be. But I did think they had a weird design.
And thanks to that, Monica made Big Sis Junko so happy. She started using them for the incident. That's what helped the incident get bigger and bigger.
That's when the old man finally realized what was up. And when he tried to stop you.
It's a little too late to stop producing the Monokumas anyway, right? If we stopped, Big Sis Junko would reveal the whole thing. She would make it known that Toa Group built all those murder machines. And if she did that, Toa Group's finished.
Monica, are you threatening me?
Jeez, Papa, that's not it. It's more like a business opportunity.
This little bitch sold us the idea of making a weapon to fight the Monokumas.
You made them, and then you sold the weapons to fight against them as well?
The more out of hand the situation got, the more profitable Toa became.
Just what a filthy demon would do.
We didn't have a choice. We were in too deep. If we went against the Despair Group, they'd reveal what Monica did under Toa's name. Then Toa makes enemies with both forces. We'd be shunned. Go extinct.
Anyways, Toa Group did the right thing and chose to coexist with the Despair. And to the public, they looked like heroes, fighting against the incident. But behind the scenes, they were working for both sides. The reason that air purifier they developed was so effective was because they were part of the cause in the first place. That's why the incident didn't hit them as hard. Those idiot adults didn't know that, so they worshipped Toa Group like they were saviors. But you better not blame this all on me. By the end, even Papa was into it. He supported the incident for money and honor. He ended up being a patron of Big Sis Junko.
Toa Group? Junko Enishima's patron?
So that's why you distanced yourself from Future Foundation. You didn't want to get found out.
No matter how rotten it is, Toa Group is still my legacy. I want to protect it.
But the good times had to end eventually. Just when things were gonna get much, much more fun, Big Sis Junko died. All thanks to
I'll
your
take
brother,
full
Miss
responsibility for
Kumaru
that.
Naegi. Since then, Future Foundation gained power, and Big Sis's influence got weaker and weaker. Monica tried her best to rebuild it by any means necessary, but Papa just said it's over, and gave up, like all the fickle, wishy-washy adults do. Papa betrayed Big Sis. No matter what Monica said, Papa just wouldn't listen anymore.
You couldn't forgive him for that, could you? That's why you targeted this city.
That's what you told us, right? All we gotta do is fulfill the hopeful dream Big Sis Junko gave us. We shouldn't give up. We can't abandon hope. We need to build a paradise and take revenge against the adults who betrayed us. Monica is so grateful to the Warriors of Hope. Adults are dirty demons who killed Big Sis. You guys killed them off so well for me. I was so happy. It was just as I thought. Kids are so simple-minded. The truth is, Monica didn't really care about things like revenge and paradise. Succeeding Big Sis's will was far more important. Monica doesn't want Junko Enishima's legacy to end.
So that's how you came to the brilliant conclusion that you should become the successor?
And in order to become the successor, what exactly did you do?
Big Sis used to say all the time that she wanted to paint the world with despair. If someone could do that, don't you think they would make the best successor ever?
What do you mean?
War.
Huh?
Causing war. If a war breaks out, the world topples back into despair, right?
War? What are you talking about, brat?
You're bluffing. You're trying to trick us again, aren't you? You've got some ulterior motive.
If you think so, why don't you just break that controller Ms. Komaru has? Break the controller and start a war.
Wait, why would a war break out if this controller is destroyed?
I told you she's bluffing. She's just using reverse psychology.
Ow! Hey, don't call Monica a liar. You told me to talk.
I told you to tell the truth, not spew more of your lies. Enough of this. No more talk. Destroy that controller right now!
I can talk again?
Hey, what are you doing?
No. Not breaking
Don't
up.
tell me you seriously trust what this kid said.
Sorry, now. Nope.
Wait, no! I can't break it yet!
So, you're taking this little brat's word over mine?
Yeah.
It's not like that!
But please wait! I remember!
Remember what?
A while ago, Monica and Kurokuma were having a secret talk. I was listening in.
What are you talking about? Get to the point.
At the time, I thought they were kidding. But maybe they weren't. If that's the case, this is very bad.
What are you talking about?
The Monokuma heads the kids are wearing. They're linked to the Monokuma's power source. If that power source is cut off, the helmets explode.
Explode?
So
Destroy
hundreds,
the controller, the Monokumas stop, but all the
maybe
Monokuma
thousands
heads
of
will blow up,
kids
and then headless
will
children everywhere.
die.
Oh, come on, an exploding helmet? You expect us to believe that made-up bullshit?
I've literally
Serious.
fought
I
robots.
heard them say it. You know Monica would totally pull something like that. She betrayed the Warriors of Hope. She could do it without even feeling guilty about it. So mean, Kotoko. Making
You
me
are
out
the
to be
bad guy.
Monica doesn't want the controller to be destroyed. Bitch.
A rift in the group now, huh? Well, if you're both lying, you need to get your story straight.
No, I'm serious. I heard it.
That's enough. Destroy
No.
that thing already.
No, never ever destroy that controller.
Nope. I will shoot you with my
what are you
megaphone.
doing?
I will beat you
Why
upside
aren't
the
you
head with my
destroying it?
megaphone. You wanna fight me? I have a megaphone. I will
might
beat you
die if
upside
I
the head
do.
with it.
They're bluffing. I've been trying to tell you.
Even if there's a small chance they're not. I can't
Did you
do it.
really take that
Kids
risk,
wearing
Kaishi?
those helmets. They're just being brainwashed. None of this is their fault. Not everyone involved was doing this of their own will.
Brainwashing? Are you serious? Who the hell cares about that?
What?
After all this, that excuse is not gonna fly. Even if they all died, they had it coming.
They were brainwashed.
Seen what they did to us. They deserve it.
You can't be serious. You're just blinded by revenge.
Maybe I am. But how could I not be? After what they did to us. Not even the harshest revenge is enough to make me forget what I've been through. Listen. Listen outside. The screams of the adults, the ones who lost everything. Our loved ones were butchered by those little brats. They took everything from us. But you were the one who told us to stand and fight, right? It's because of your speech that we're even here right now. If you really are our ally, then finish this. You're our hope. Please, don't betray us. Destroy the controller, please. Please just end this for us. We just want it to be over.
Hold on a minute. You can't fool me.
Me?
No, idiot. You. I'm talking to you.
Are you talking to Monica?
I get it now. What you meant by war. You're trying to start a war between Toa City and Future Foundation.
What?
If children are killed, what would Future Foundation do when they found out? They'd think the adults who survived were behind it. And then they'd find out Toa Group was involved with manufacturing the Monokumas. From that evidence, I'm guessing Future Foundation would think the adults were remnants of despair. And if that happens, Future Foundation would crush this town immediately. That's the idea, isn't it?
Nope, that's not quite it. Because it won't just end with a war between Toa and Future Foundation.
Huh?
Future Foundation isn't the only one who'd see the adults as remnants of despair. The true remnants of despair that are spread all over the world. They'd learn about the war in Toa City, and they'd come charging in. Toa City would become the heart of a resurgence of the despair that Big Sis Junko left us. Worthy of the name of Junko Enoshima. Wouldn't you agree?
Are you serious with this?
She can't be. She's bluffing anyway. Even if it were true, all you'd have to do is explain the situation to Future Foundation, right? And you're with them, right, Toko? I mean, you could straighten this all out easily.
I don't know. Because the city shares a past with the incident, they won't take any chances. The moment they see the headless bodies of children in the streets, it's over. They wouldn't even care about their hostage or Miss Toko's testimony, don't you think?
What?
Child victims have quite an impact on people. It's just like I said from the beginning. Pitiful children are the most powerful.
So that was your plan. You need the adults to take revenge so they will cause more child victims. You chose adults with no children because you thought they'd kill the kids with no remorse.
I mean, adults with no children wouldn't have a single bit of mercy, would they?
Wait then. We were sorted and kept alive?
You used Kamaru to incite the adults to take revenge against the kids, didn't you?
Monica may have helped things along, but Miss Komaru's transformation was her own doing. That delicate little girl maturing, growing to overcome the despair as hope itself. You even grew to care about this town, wanting to save it, becoming the hope for the adults. But even so, you know hope isn't always a good thing. At times, hope can be a terrible burden. It can be a drive to hurt others, just like now.
That's...
What did you think would happen if you gave people who watched their loved ones die hope? Did you think they'd all be positive, working together nice and peacefully? Of course not! They will turn into demons. Demons who live for revenge. You see? Just listen to them. Destroy that controller for so long.
What?
Those people out there don't care whether or not the heads of the children are gonna explode. Rather, they sound pretty excited about it, don't you think? That's the sound of people who have completely transformed into demons. And this is all your fault, Big Sis.
Me?
It's because you stirred up the adults. It's your hope that turned them into demons, you know? So that makes it all your fault, Miss Komaru Naegi.
What are you talking about? It's not Kamaru's fault, it's yours!
Wait! Listen to what she's saying. If what she said is true, then she should have wanted to destroy the controller right away. She could have just destroyed the damn thing herself. Then she would have her war.
No, that wouldn't do. That would not be worthy of the successor, now would it?
She can stand?
She stood. Monica stood up?
That's not important right now! Not just the city, but the whole world.
You all
How
idiots.
could this happen?
So anyways, what are you gonna do, How are you gonna end this? Are you gonna kill the children and play the savior? Or are you gonna spare the children's lives and let them keep slaughtering the adults? Who lives? Who dies? That is your choice. There's no way to save both. One side has to die, and you're going to kill them. Now, it's about time you made your final choice. The final choice you can make as Komaru Naegi. Choose wisely.
No,
Oh,
no, it's
she's
impossible.
not Maggie, huh?
I can't break it.
No, you're gonna break it all right.
So,
Monica knows.
there's one more, huh?
You're gonna destroy the controller, and then the children's heads are gonna explode. And that's when the war begins. And the successor, a new splendid symbol of despair, will be born.
You don't know that!
And there's no way I'd ever accept you as a successor in the first place. There's no way you can be a vessel of Big Sis Junko. Kotoko, when did I ever say that Monica wanted to be the successor? Huh? Monica's not the one who's going to be the successor. It's gonna be Miss Komaru Naegi. Paint the world with despair. That's what Big Sis Junko always used to say, you know? And what could be more despair-inducing than having Makoto Naegi's sister be the successor? So, the one who's gonna murder all these kids has to be Miss Komaru herself.
What are you saying?
Oh, don't worry. It's not hard. All you have to do is destroy the controller. I've already prepared cameras so that the moment is recorded and sent to Future Foundation, with Monica's video message as a bonus set. Monica already declared that Miss Komaru Naegi will succeed the legacy of Big Sis Junko.
What do you mean? Why would I?
Like I said, don't listen to her. She's just trying to keep you from destroying it.
Big brother, you've just been saying that over and over. Adults don't like change.
You shitty little brat! Enough! Give me the controller. I'll destroy it myself.
But if we do that, the children will die.
What else are we supposed to do? We have to end this massacre. What about all the adults who died? Are we just going to forget about them?
Don't go dragging us into your revenge! Komaru has nothing to do with this!
That's right! There's no reason to kill them! You don't have to be a part of this one bit! No need, no reason, no relation. That's the difference between Big Brother and Miss Komaru. This isn't personal for her. But I knew that might be a problem, so Monica made sure to make a special request. To get Miss Komaru to want revenge, I needed help from her parents. Now come on over here. Let's open the gates of hell with Monica. You too, Mom and Dad. The climax is gonna start soon. Your child will be born again.
What do you mean, revenge?
Are you ready for this? Take a potty break? Get a list of insults ready for Monica? Have you mentally prepared yourself to surrender to despair? Then I'll show you!
What? More bodies again? You don't have to show them, you know. I'm already well...
After all this, you're still showing up.
Komaru?
She probably wrote the message on the floor with her dying breath. But when she collapsed, the blood stuck. That's how those letters ended up on her skirt.
Komaru? Makoto?
Did you notice? She wrote the names of her children before she died. You have such loving parents. I'm jealous. Family love. It sounds so nice. Something I've never felt my whole life.
Lies. It's just a lie.
Those bodies... No. No, it couldn't be. Normally a dying message is something like writing the killer's name.
Oh, that's not a very convincing argument at all. You hate me, don't you? You hate me, right? I played with the bodies of your family like toys, and now you want to kill me, right?
No, wait! That's a lie!
Well, I'm not so sure about that. You said your parents are missing, right?
Hey, what if...
Showing it to you right now, like this? Now, are you gonna just forget the fact that this bitch murdered your own parents?
That's not fair! You said she was bluffing a minute ago!
You can't think of them as children. They're not anymore. They're the ones who are demons. Destroy that controller, and not just for your sake, or your...
Hold on. We can't just do something like that.
It's fine.
Kamaru?
If you want me to destroy it that much, I'll do it.
I said hold on. Calm down and think carefully. Shut up!
Who cares anymore? No matter what happens to adults, no matter what happens to children, no matter what happens to this town, no matter what happens to the world, I don't give a damn anymore. I don't give a damn.
Kamaru?
Toko. I can't become like Makoto.
This is all determined from the very start. The hope you felt was just for the sake of making you feel the worst kind of despair. I knew from the beginning that you would fall into despair. What are you doing? Outsiders have no business interrupting us.
I'm not an outsider. We're friends.
Aww.
Stop shouting nonsense. Just hand that over!
No. I won't give it to you. I need to protect this controller. I need to for Kamaru's sake.
What are you talking about? She was going to destroy it!
That's not how she really feels. I'm sure she's actually thinking that she does want to do it.
How the hell could you possibly know that?
I don't know how. I just know.
Huh?
I've been told you weren't the type to interfere. That's why I chose you to take on the role of escort. But it appears that the information Mr. Servant provided was false. So, how about this? That's right! It's the key to the room where Mr. Byakuya Togami is locked inside! Say, you want to trade this key for that controller? If you do, you can go home with Mr. Byakuya Togami!
You're telling me to choose between Kamaru and Master?
Now it's your turn to make a choice.
Fine then. Hand over Master's key.
I knew you'd do it! Now, why don't you just hand me that controller?
No, not gonna happen.
Huh?
Because I'm taking Kamaru home with me as well.
What are you saying? You gotta make a choice, that's the rules.
Who cares about your damn rules? You want me to make a choice? There's no way I could ever make that choice. I wouldn't choose one and leave the other behind. Both are important to me. So I'll definitely protect both.
What the the heck? That's just unreasonable.
Enough already. Just hand over that controller! I'll crush it!
I'll never hand it over!
Do you want me to hurt you even more?
Hurt? That means nothing to me. I'm sure you don't understand since you have plenty of disposable friends, but I finally made a friend in Komaru and I'm not going to hurt my friend, so I'll never hand it over.
Shut up! In order to keep the kids under control and end this nightmare, this is the only way!
No! You're the ones who are out of control! Ow!
Let go!
I won't let go! Hey, what are you guys doing? What? Huh?
Why is it moving?
Monica has no idea. The only ones who can control Big Bang Monokuma are you and Papa. You are the ones who programmed it that way.
Oh.
This feeling. It's so familiar.
It's the thing.
Could it be?
Spare. Looks like they may have finally arrived. Thank you, jeez.
That hurts. What?
How did you hurt yourself from slapping her?
My hand hurts.
Ow.
That's not the only thing that hurts. This is the first time I've ever slapped someone in the face. See what you've made me do? Now come on. Hit me back. Why? Isn't it obvious? It makes us even. I've never had a friend, so I don't know what to do in situations like this. So just for now, if you hit me, we're square, right? So, hit me. Fine. That was pretty strong. Jeez.
Gonna take her out?
You're right. You're right. My hand hurts. That's not the only thing that hurts. Yeah. We're the same. If you can't do something on your own, all I have to do is help you. If I can't do something on my own, all you have to do is help me. Helping each other. That's the advantage of working together, right? Yeah. And just so you know, I won't comfort you or pity you. I'm not good at that stuff. And we still don't know if those were really your parents. We can't be distracted by the stuff that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Focus on what's happening now. What do you want to do right now? Have
You
you
have
decided?
no idea who them for.
I have. I want to protect both. I'm not gonna play her sick little game.
It's very
I'm going
obvious,
to
remember,
save
they
the adults
literally write the
and
names
children.
Greedy girl. Can't say I don't approve.
of their dead children. Why would you write that? Shaolin. Who could have guessed Big Bang Monokuma would be the
Looks like
final
it's targeting
boss?
us. Or maybe it's aiming for the controller. What should we
No,
do?
it's definitely us.
I've decided. I'll fight
She
to
looks at this
protect
thing, she
everyone.
goes, I'ma fight
Tuco,
that.
will you help
I'ma
me?
fight that giant robot.
Isn't it
I have a
obvious?
gun
It's
and
normal
a
for
taco.
friends to help
I'm
each
gonna
other.
fight a giant fucking robot. This is what it is, Resident Evil 4. I'm about to save the world with a pistol.
Kamaru, let's show them. You and I. The power of the Ultra Dangerous Sisters.
Huh? What's that?
Ultra
Well,
Despair
you told me to
Girls.
think about it, so I did. What, not satisfied? Not good enough for you?
How about we try to top that?
You're right. Is this old lady just out of touch? No, they're tracking you. No use running. You have to repel them.
Hold on. Why didn't you say that? Machine gun!
Kamaru, leave it to me.
Did somebody say shank it?
Welcome to my world.
Cause I did.
Cute. Tragedy. You're splendid.
Why? Because I'm immortal wild like that. Shoot it in the freaking eye. And
I'm on the fast track now. Check out the website for more info.
that's gonna be killed. Time for fever. Yeah.
Cute. Oh, done already?
I won't lose.
No, we
I
won't.
give up anymore. I won't abandon anyone. I won't give in. I won't fall into despair.
Splendid.
This town is doomed. I'll fall into despair.
See ya.
No, that's wrong.
Damn, Kamaru. You go, girl.
You still are an idiot, Kamaru. That has not changed.
You called for me, and so I appear. Oh, done already?
Know what you expect me to do, though. Damn it. We're not 6.
You're with a splendid smile. See ya. Check out the website for more info.
Ooh!
Da-da-da.
execution.
Give me a round of applause. See ya.
Let's go, come on. Almost done. It's already blowing up. You know what that means? Bring it.
You called for me, so I was here. Tragedy.
Oh. I was wondering what the hell those started for.
Check out the website for more info.
No, this is purely genocide jail.
You called for me. Here. Oh, done already?
Let's do this. Come on, what's next? I was disappointed. Ew. Okay.
Kamaru!
Really?
Toko!
I have a question.
And I are not alone. As long as there are friends who help each other, there's no need to despair at all.
Danganronpa.
I found it. I finally found hope. A hope to call my own. Right, Kamaru?
Yeah, me too!
This just got way.
Hope lives on!
That's some 3 different buttons there.
You gotta be kidding! What the hell did you do?
I was
You're kidding
Shirokuma.
me. No. Big Bang Monokuma
Shirokuma fell off that.
is our hope. That's...
And now it's over.
It's not over yet. Nothing's finished yet. It's just
You
delaying
can't
the
move away from me
inevitable.
now,
The
Monica.
children are still
Who is
brainwashed.
this time?
The adults still want revenge. In fact, they're even more angry now, having their hope killed like that. So nothing's changed. This isn't a happy ending or a sad one. This isn't hope or despair! Nothing
That's the true
has
ending.
changed. So are you gonna kill Monica? Take a little revenge for yourself? It's just fine. If Monica is killed by Makoto Naegi's sister, that should be enough to spare.
Give me the key to Byakuya's room.
Huh?
Hand it over.
Give me that fucking key. Give me that fucking key. Thank you. Have a wonderful life.
At this point, I suppose I have to compromise. With no more hostage, future Foundation will come, and the remnants of despair will follow. Maybe it's not going exactly to plan, but maybe a small-scale war will start. I'll compromise. Monica has to be an adult sometimes, after all. But
Because
this
the
really
remnants
has
of
nothing
despair
to do
will
with you
lose.
two, does it? This town, this planet, they don't
They'll
matter to
become
you
hope.
two. You just want your happy ending. You're not even letting me have a small taste of despair.
Yak all you want. Let's go, Kamaru.
Monica miscalculated. I overestimated you.
You
Well,
underestimated
I guess Monica
me.
was not the only one. You thought too highly of yourself as well. Monica tried to imitate big sis Junko. You tried to imitate your brother. But in the end, we both failed. Neither of us could live up to expectations.
There's no way I could imitate him. And no way I'd want to. I am not my brother. Makoto is Makoto. And I am me.
Jade, you finally realized that.
Don't mess with me. An ending without hope or
What are you
despair.
gonna do?
Monica will definitely... Huh? Yeah! It's gonna fall!
What are you gonna do,
We're gonna
Monica?
fall! I gotta get out of here!
She's gonna try and guilt trip you to help her.
Kotoko?
I better not hear you beg for your life just because your plan didn't work.
Huh?
You must have noticed by now, I was acting this whole time. But even now, I love you lots. Even though you betrayed me, my feelings haven't changed.
That's so stupid.
So, it'd be great if you could die in a totally adorbs death. Bye-bye forever.
You are literally mini Junko.
Big brother? Don't you want to take your revenge on Monica? Don't you want to kill Monica? You aren't satisfied with this, right? You aren't just gonna walk away. I don't want it to end like this either. Big sis Junko would hate me if I let it end like this.
Hope, despair, I don't care anymore.
So this is what despair feels like.
This is the ending I get?
Wasn't that?
Whatever it is, there's really no point worrying about it now. More importantly, we need to save Master and get out of here right away. Hmm?
She's right.
What happened?
I know I can save both the adults and the children.
Well, we
Oh,
can start
thank
going
God.
after we get out of this damn town.
Toko, I'm staying in this town.
Huh?
See, as in, see in therapy.
What happened? You look tired. Your expression brings out the conqueror in me. Come closer.
What? Okay. I just feel disappointed now.